Sonic Universe Issue 53 Worlds Collide. We start out with Eggman asking what's happened since they lost so many roboticized masters. You didn't write Sonic out of reality, that's what happened. And then Eggman and Wily nervously smile as they both pretend that the masters were only their stalling tactic, as they look completely pathetic, and they got them the Chaos Emeralds anyways. Eggman reminds Wily that they have all 7 emeralds already, and they're even powering up the Genesis reactor as they speak. They just altered all reality with 1 emerald. What would they possibly need all 7 for the reactor for? Eggman ruffles Wily's hair. I love seeing all the different ways he can be affectionate with someone he likes, like Mega Sally. And they reassure each other. Man, if it weren't for the fact that it would force Mega Man and the others to be in the Sonic comic permanently, I really would love if they kept being together forever. I love this interaction between them. They're such good friends. I would expect a psychopath like Eggman who probably can't feel love to have a genuine friendship. Then after they laugh, Wily thinks to himself that if the Egg Wily Machine X fails, he'll be smart and take the Wily Egg back to his world, and apologizes to Eggman and his thoughts for planning to abandon them to Sonic and Mega Man. That is a nice moment of reality ensues. In another moment to that, Eggman plans against Wily instead in the exact same way, a paragraph after hours complimenting their friendship. So of course the friendship can't be too genuine. At least he plans to carve Wily's face into a continent in remembrance, which is more than he plans to do for him. That isn't something he deserves, but it's something. After Sonic complains about tracking the Flying Fortress being so slow, I wonder if his arms are too weak to just lift up and carry Mega Man as he moves at the speed of sound and cover ground much faster. Plus, if Mega Man has Silver's telekinesis power, he should just shoot people with telekinesis and then fly them really fast to the fortress. Sonic wishes that the people he's looking for would just ambush them. Don't write that line, it just makes it on the nose and extremely predictable the exact moment when they'll show up. It's like Fleetway's Sonic. When they do show up, of course, my intelligence is insulted as Mega Man doesn't instantly shoot them with the deroboticizer beam, or at least the telekinesis beam, when Sonic is talking as if it wouldn't be that easy. It would be if Mega Man did just stand there like a dope doing nothing. Oh, for fuck's sake, Mega Man's telekinesis is restricted to just a lane beam. Of course it'll miss. That was the first time I found that out when I was reading that panel. At least now him not using telekinesis to break the story is kinda justified because he can miss. But come on, the invisibility isn't a beam power. Unless he shoots himself with it, but I don't remember that. Worst of all, that lame beam can apparently be deflected by Metal Amy. Bullshit! Mega Man keeps shooting them with various powers to no effect because apparently it's only their weakness that deroboticizes them. Mega Man tells Rush to get Sonic out of the way when he transmits the signal. Why are the robots bothering to tell Sonic how close they are to self-destruction? That just helps him. And they have no free will. Metal Amy gets covered in fire when she's a robot and shouldn't be affected much, and Mega Man tells Sonic to keep the other one busy while he changes her back, hoping that her weapon can bring the other one down. Yeah, that's about a 50-50 chance, so I'm assuming it will because plot convenience. When Amy gets brought back to normal, for some reason she, like all of the others, doesn't question or get apprehensive at seeing someone who looks exactly like the one who kidnapped her to be roboticized. And Knuckles gets hit by every attack available to the heroes, with Mega Man using the Pico Pico hammer, instead of just telekinesising him and winning instantly. Then Sonic cruelly taunts Knuckles, accusing him of being tricked out of nowhere like the Fleetway Sonic when he was just kidnapped, not switching roboticized, so he should have a lot more sympathy for his friend. At least the karma happens as Amy immediately hugs him all emotional, being the only one who reacted realistically to being roboticized and turned against Sonic. Too bad Sonic acts completely out of character compared to how he was every other time Amy hugged him in the comic, as he just, like the game Sonic or Fleetway Sonic, just irritatingly tells her to get off him now like an ungrateful prick, instead of appreciating the hug and returning it like he always does in Archie Sonic. This is definitely a completely different beast from before the crossover happened. I like that Knuckles thanked Mega Man for the help. Though again, like, he's a robot. Shouldn't he just be assuming that he's a bad guy instantly? And there's some unfunny forced comedy where Sonic teases Knuckles with the lyrics to a rap song about Knuckles that shouldn't even exist in his universe for him to know about and tease him with. We've never seen that rap song before in the comic. Unless Vector made that rap song up to honor Knuckles, and Sonic is teasing him about that. See, that would turn a stupid meta joke that comes out of nowhere into a joke with solid foundation in universe. So I'm sure I'm just giving that comic too much credit by assuming that's what happened in canon. Not a moment later, because plot convenience again, Proto Man calls up Mega Man saying that the Wily egg is floating over some floating mountains. He reveals that there's a teleporter here that might have been used for mass loading their fortress and would be the easiest way to invade it. Apparently, the Chaotix are able to hack the access controls now. Yeah, we'll just give everybody hacking powers. Julie Sue, Sally, everybody! No computer skills required. And you can't say Julie Sue taught them because this is the reboot, so they don't even remember her. I don't care that they tried to do hacking in Shadow the Hedgehog. One, they didn't succeed at it, and two, it was stupid there too, now that I'm thinking about it. SBO asks who uses colored dots as a password system. At least it's more creative if you're not using words to guess. Proto Man says to set up a beacon, as a frontal assault might be faster. Mega Man says he's downloading the data to Rush now. How? What data? Just because Proto Man told them where they are? Where are they getting that data from? The teleporting pad, I guess. Sonic compliments Proto Man's nickname of Blues, probably because he's blue himself. I don't like it, because Proto Man is red. He should, if anything, be nicknamed Red. Sonic tells Tails to fly for that beacon and see if he can help out with the teleporter, and tells them to take Knuckles with them and keep him out of trouble. Why didn't Knuckles just tell them that he didn't get tricked, even if he did? If this is how Sonic treats Knuckles, I want Knuckles to punch him in the face. This is totally unjustified bullying. Though he does probably remember him refusing to give him a warp ring to save Metal Sally thanks to Shadow's Chaos Control, but that would make him hate him, not just taunt him like he did with Antoine. That's how far Knuckles has fallen under Flynn. He's the new Antoine, only not so cowardly that I want them to kick out his useless ass. At least Antoine got kinda better later. Then Sonic tells Mega Man to head back and grab Silver and Blaze from the meeting point he gave them, so he can meet him with them at Proto Man's location. You know, if Sonic can make plans so well, doesn't this just usurp Sally's usefulness even more? The only unique thing she can do is be the mediator, and I say this as someone who likes Sally. Sonic says that he's taking Amy to track down Shadow, reasoning that she's got a knack for finding hedgehogs when she thinks they're him. Amy illustrates that the reason she mistook Shadow for Sonic despite the different color scheme was that the sun was in her eyes. Considering that Shadow also has a completely different hairstyle and chest fur, this is probably just a half-ass, ill-thought-out excuse on the level of Izuka saying that, oh, the moon's still blown up, we just don't see it, even though we clearly were able to see it when it just got blown up. We see Wily and Eggman arguing over what they need to use the power for, the Mouth Laser or the Rocket Beat, and Eggman saying that they need more maneuverability with the Rocket Beat. Orbot tells them that 1, Sonic got all their boss-sized masters, and 2, the engines are offline and they're venting chaos energy. With a Saboteur, whoever that even is, running for her life with Base Metal Sonic in pursuit. Eggman calls the base into lockdown, and Base tries to corner Rouge. Rouge turns a wheel to an experimental weapon with a sign saying that it should be touched, not even to prank Dr. Light. This releases the Chaos Devil, a monster that doesn't know friend from foe, when Eggman should have rewritten reality to make it not be that way. This would have been a nice surprise, if completely out of fucking nowhere, if only it hadn't been tactlessly spoiled on the title page. I mean, it makes perfect sense that there would be a Chaos Devil, because it certainly looks like it could be one, but it's not a surprise anymore. Rouge gets grabbed by Metal Sonic, and is between him and the Chaos Devil. Base is now near Eggman and Wily all of a sudden, and both Rouge and Metal Sonic are trapped inside the water of Chaos Devil. Fortunately, it agrees to drop them, so it's programmed to listen to him, but not programmed to realize that Base and Metal Sonic are on its side. Eggman says that he'll send her to the Roboticizer, and Base dismisses the Roboticized Masters as weak. Considering how they can be defeated just by being blasted with the right magically de-roboticizing weapon, he's surprisingly right, and that kind of invalidates their appeal. You'd think to be more badass considering how badass Mecha Sally was. Base naturally lampshades that if he had been sent instead, this might have all been over by now. He's pretty arrogant to think he can win so easily against a super speedy hedgehog who can attack with a force of over 700 miles per hour. But he kind of has that earned, I guess. Wily tells him to assist Metal Sonic unnecessarily with escorting Rouge to the roboticizing chamber. Why not just call it a roboticizer? That's faster and has more precedent. I hope Base betrays him. That'd be interesting instead of him just being a boring lackey. It doesn't really feel like him. Eggman looks on the bright side that at least now they know that Chaos Devil functions, because they didn't already know that apparently. After we see all the revived Robot Masters, Roll complains about Eggman going on a dangerous mission, and Otto lampshades her lack of faith in him. So she's the Sally of the Mega Man comic. The plot becomes brain-dead predictable once again as Dua arrives literally just after Roll said she'd feel better if he arrived. This kind of feels like a Fleetway comic in that sense. I don't remember earlier in the comic being so obvious with the dialogue telling you something's gonna happen next and then it does. Why the fuck does any comic or show do that? That's so stupid. What took Duo so long? If he can come here, he should have been capable of coming here sooner, space or not. This issue is by Ian Flynn, and involves Eggman and Wily planning to abandon each other with the Wily egg out of nowhere. Then we have Sonic cruelly accusing Knuckles in a taunt of being tricked when he just got de-roboticized. Sonic being suddenly now written to be a dick to Amy when she hugs him because that's how it was in the games. So there goes his unique identity. Then there's Proto Man making a beacon to the location of Wily teleporter pad that you'd think the villains would see too. And two instances of dumb coincidences where something happens right when a character wishes it would. The engines in the Wily egg start venting Chaos Energy for some reason, I guess because of Rouge. And the Chaos Devil only goes after Base and Metal Sonic for a little bit because despite being loyal to Eggman, it wasn't rewritten to know that Base and Metal Sonic are on its side. So I expected the Chaos Devil to bite Base for longer than it did. That was anticlimactic. So basically almost nothing but concepts I don't like. What else is new? Only the main plot points are tolerable, and I don't like the two villains planning to betray each other. It feels too depressing and out of nowhere. Next up in the crossover is issue 250, which was supposed to be the issue where Sally was de-roboticized. But not anymore. I'm willing to bet it'd be vastly inferior to what should have been.